How's it going? Welcome into the stream. Is it gerbil? Gerbil? I'm gonna say gerbil. Gerbil sounds right. GRB? Gerbil. Oh my goodness, the orders are flooding in. I've been alright. Just been dealing with a lot of life stuff, but we're getting better. Starting to have a lot more time on my hands, which is why I'm coming back to YouTube. Miss content creation quite a bit. How about yourself? What was your name before? Is that always your name, or did you have a different name before, like back in the Minecraft days? Agreeable, okay. Yeah, I remember you commented on the video I posted about like the update and everything, about what I was gonna do. Good to see you back though. Glad you made it to a stream. I've done a couple of these streams so far and it's been a lot of fun. I never realized how much I would miss this until I was streaming again and I was like, oh my goodness. These were the days. I wouldn't say it's cool growing up. Being an adult sucks. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad, don't get me wrong. Life just kind of hits you like a train though, and they really just don't prepare you for it at all. It's better to learn early that way and like make your mistakes early. That way you can like process them and like fix them for like the future and stuff. Because if you start making mistakes and wait to learn until you're already older, then by that time it's kind of too late to make a change. So I definitely recommend the younger you are to definitely start making those mistakes and learning from those mistakes. So that way you can become a better person in the future, if that makes sense. Yep, definitely. That's definitely the best way to do it. Make your mistakes now, learn from those mistakes, and you'll be a lot better. No, 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 no. I wish I owned Capital One. No, that was cool. No, I used to own a movie theater, and then I sold it. But now, I turned 26 in a few weeks, and I am fully retired. 100% retired. It's just all about making smart investments. I started investing when I was really young and made a lot of mistakes when I was investing, lost a lot of money, but once you learn from those mistakes and, you know, just make a change, investing can actually be very, very profitable if you do it the right way. But investing at a young age and like starting to plan for your retirement at such a young age is such a smart move to make. Not a lot of people are like as fortunate as I was to inherit a pretty big company, you know, as young as I was, and then be able to sell it for some profit. But yeah, yeah. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? If I know how old you are, I can kind of give you some advice on what I think you should do. 18. Okay, so this is the perfect time to start investing. One thing I would highly recommend is are you from the United States? Do you live in the United States? So one thing I would recommend that you do with your savings is put as much as you're comfortable as to investing. Put it into what's called a Roth IRA. You can go talk to like a financial advisor or something about it. But max out that Roth IRA as soon as possible. And don't touch it. Just let it build. But a Roth IRA is kind of like, it's a good way to make money and start your investments and stuff. But it's not taxed if you have to like pull from it or anything like that. You don't get charged like a ridiculous amount of tax or anything like that. So definitely open a Roth IRA as soon as possible and try and max that out as fast as possible. I think the max you can put into a Roth IRA is 6 grand, if I remember right. Let me look what the max contribution is. It's 7,000 now. It increased by $1,000. So yeah, max you can put into it is $7,000 and just sit on it as long as you possibly can. Yeah, that's another good place to start too. But yeah, so definitely open a Roth IRA as soon as possible. That would be my biggest recommendation to start. And then once you max out your Roth IRA, then start looking into like investing and like that sort of thing. Start looking into. I wouldn't start in crypto. I really wouldn't start there because the crypto market is very hit and miss, and you're more likely to lose money than gain money right now with the way the market is. But looking into like the stock market and stuff like that, and maybe opening like a 401k or something like that as well, and let someone invest your money for you, that's a great way to start. And then what you can do is if you invest into like a 401k or something like that, you can actually see like where they put your money and how it changes and when they sell, when they buy. You can view all that and kind of take notes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have a team of people that I work with, and we can predict the market pretty well in the crypto market. But if you don't have that skill to like recognize the patterns and recognize like kind of what it's gonna do and kind of like get a feel for what's gonna happen in the future, then crypto's very, very dangerous. But I have a team of people that I work with, and we all strategize together and put our brains together to figure out where the best place to put our money is. But opening like a retirement account or a Roth IRA and then like watching how like an actual financial advisor invest your money for you, and kind of recognizing like the points and when they buy the stock, the points and when they sell the stock, that kind of thing, and taking notes and learning from that. And then once you feel comfortable enough to maybe try it on your own, invest what you're not afraid to lose once you get to that point. So let's say you only have like $100 that you're willing to invest that you're not scared to lose. Put that into the stock market, into a stock you think might do good, and see what happens. If you lose it, oh well, try again another time. Or if you gain from it, that much better. But definitely do your research first. Investing is a lot about research. A lot about research. That's fair, but that's a video game. So real life, once you do it for a long enough time, like investing into the stock market and crypto and all of that, it's actually a lot easier than you would expect it to be, and then it like sounds like it is. Once you learn to like recognize the patterns and recognize like what's going on in the market. Yeah, definitely. It is definitely a different atmosphere. But yeah, nope. I would definitely recommend looking into a Roth IRA. Here, I'll type it in the chat for you. Definitely look into that first. Put some money into that, max it out. Like I said, the max is 7 grand. And you don't get taxed on it if you have to pull from it. If you get into like a spot where you're like needing money and everything, you can pull from it with no penalty. But yeah, that would be where I would start. And then opening up like a 401k or doing something like that and letting someone else invest your money for you and watching what they do with it and learning from that and recognizing the patterns of when they buy, when they sell and everything like that. Take those notes and then try it on your own. That's the best thing I can say is just like, if you don't try it, you're never going to learn. But definitely do your research before you do that, because you don't want to just go all into something that you don't know what you're doing, you know? Because then you're 100% going to lose. 100% going to lose money. But now I just strictly live off of my investments, so it is possible. It is possible to get to that point in your life. You just got to work for it, and it takes a lot of practice. It really does. I've lost a lot of money in investing, but I've also gained quite a bit of money as well. It's just a learning process that is all it is. So if you never try it, you're never gonna learn. Or if you don't see someone doing it, then you're just never gonna learn. So if your company has a stock sharing option, I would definitely look into going into that. Like, I had stock sharing for my employees, and the check I wrote out at the end of the year, the last year I owned my company, the check I wrote out to all the employees that were into that stock sharing and everything and had invested into it, it was like somewhere in the $5,000 to $6,000 mark. It was crazy the amount of money they got from it. Crazy. And usually when companies do something like that, it's a yearly payout. So like usually at the end of the year or the end of the fiscal year, which is in April, they will write you a check. And then you can choose to invest more or just keep the money you have in there already. Could be different at your company, but that's how I ran it, and that was really how most places will do it. To a position where you can retire early. Let's see. So my recommendation to be put into like a position that I'm in right now, without being like given a company or anything like that, or inheriting a company or anything like that, is definitely investing. That's like realistically the only way I can see to like get yourself into a point where you can retire early. I wouldn't fully rely on someone investing your money for you because you don't make a lot of money really from that because they tend to buy into like lower stocks and lower risk stocks. That way you're like more guaranteed to have a steady income, but it's not that much money, that steady income that's coming in. It's definitely money, but it's not as steady as when you're watching the market yourself and investing yourself. So I would definitely start with what I told you, like open the 401 or the Roth IRA and start a 401k. Watch what they do with your money into the stocks that they put it into, and kind of like learn to recognize the patterns from the graphs and everything that get posted. So you can see like a little line graph about like the value of the stock and everything. If you just Google the stock that you're investing into, there's always a line graph there that shows you like when it goes up, when it goes down, kind of like that. But when you're looking at these graphs, there's a pattern there. And this pattern, 9 times out of 10, if you learn these patterns and learn what happens when a certain pattern shows up, you can learn what it's going to do in the future. This is really big for crypto, but the only bad part with crypto is that you have to consistently watch the market, like 24/7 watch the market. Because you could go to bed one night and the stock could be doing great, and then wake up the next day and the stock's just tanked and you just lost all your money. So crypto's definitely something you gotta like watch 24/7 and have like an eye on at all times. But the stock market's a lot more steady because the market closes at a certain time. So I mean, once you see a stock is gonna do something, you don't gotta worry about it changing just overnight, and just watch what the market does and everything. But yeah, definitely I would start where I told you to with the 401k and the Roth IRA. Start there, invest what you're comfortable with investing. It doesn't have to be a lot, and just put it in money. The return. So sometimes the return's going to be like very, very small. But even a small return is, so you're still making money at the end of the day, right? So let's say I put $100 into a stock, right? I sit on it and let it sit for about 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks, all it's gone up is $5. You can still sell because the market could go down further, but that $5 is still money you made, and you could invest that into something else or invest it into the same thing once the market comes back up. It's going to start very small and start very, very slow, and I don't want to recommend this because it's not really a good idea until you kind of like have an idea and you're more comfortable with the market. But the high risk investments are always the way to go. The stocks that cost really expensive and the markets that are like really changing, that'll either skyrocket or tank, those are the markets that you want to target. The really high risk ones where you could have potential to lose quite a bit of money, or you have the potential of gaining quite a bit of money. So later on, once you do learn, once you get more comfortable and everything, start looking into like those more high risk stocks. And there's like Twitter accounts out there and online forums and stuff that talk about these high risk stocks. That's pretty much what it is. It's just a gamble. That's what investing is. It's just gambling your money is really what it is. But there's less high risk investments that you can go in where your money is like guaranteed to like increase if you put into it. There are those stocks that are out there like that, but definitely you just got to watch the market and figure out what you're comfortable with doing. Like even those small amounts that you would, sell and everything and gain a small profit from, even those would be, really good in the long run. Because if you sell out of a stock where you made $5, every time, if you did that 20 times, there's an extra $100 that you could put into like a higher stock, and then maybe you invest $200, and your $200 will turn into like $250. So you start small and then you grow and grow and grow as you get more comfortable with watching the market and everything. It's definitely a learning process, and it definitely takes a long time to get to this point and like actually learn what goes on and everything. Another thing I would recommend is listening to like some financial podcasts or watching people who do invest for a living, and like I'll maybe stream it on Twitch or YouTube or something like that, and just watch those guys and see what they do. And you could also learn from them, because a lot of the time those kind of people are going to explain like why they're doing this and what the potential could be. So that's another way that you could learn, is listening to these podcasts and watching these other people invest. and kind of take notes and learn from them as well. Oh. Kind of want to buy some new products. This is only 3 products in here. Let's go ahead and get this one. Do I have shelf space even? Barely any. I have enough for these 3 products, that's it. A good trading platform. So I buy direct through stocks. So like the same kind of program that Wall Street uses. It kind of looks like a database in a way, and you can just invest through there. But a good starting point, a good starting program. Robinhood's pretty good. Robinhood's pretty good, a good start, and they actually recommend to you what stocks you should invest in and that kind of thing too. So I mean, Robinhood's good to start. Just anything like that, you know, that will like give you guidance on where to invest your money and that kind of thing. But I've heard a lot of good things about Robinhood, so that would be a good starting point. But yeah, I have access to systems that a lot of people don't have access to, and I paid a lot of money for them. Oh, no, no, no. You're good. You're good. I love talking about finance, dude. Money is my favorite thing in the world. Not even gonna lie to you. So, I love talking about it. But yeah, I paid a lot of money for the system we have now. So, it's a point you can get to, but yeah, I just go direct to the source. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Robinhood for starting out your investment journey, that kind of thing. And you could even like, if you had like direct deposit or anything like that, you could even have like Robinhood have your checks and stuff deposited directly into Robinhood, and they can give you a debit card and everything too. And then you can like set a certain amount that they'll invest for you. And then you can choose what stocks you want to invest in, decide what kind of investor you want to be. And it's a definitely good starting point, and definitely a good learning type of thing too. I wish people would just leave me alone and stop calling me. Ow. Oh, it's fine. We had to wait for this guy anyways. Coming in after close. Rude. Dang, we lost money. Just kidding, we didn't lose that much money though. Yeah. Let's refill the storage. Just working in this game just sucks, dude. Especially when you're like at closing time and then you see that dude all the way at the end of the street just walking this way to go in. And thankfully this mod like speeds up the customers a little bit, like speeds up their walk speed. So that helps a lot, but it's still so annoying. To a point now in the game where I just have to like kind of wait till I level up so I can expand more. Playing a job sim, exactly. Exactly. Now I've been traveling a lot for the past year and a half. I've traveled all over the world in the past year and a half. And it has been so amazing. Just an amazing experience. Like, I haven't even been at my house. I literally just got back to my house for the first time at the beginning of March. Beginning to middle of March is when I first finally got home after my travels. But I literally went everywhere. Literally everywhere. It was amazing. Great experience. Travel the world type stuff. New orders available. This online ordering gets out of hand sometimes. And I don't even remember where my stuff is half the time because I haven't played in like 4 days. Don't remember where I put everything. Mayonnaise. I know, right? So the only reason why I like put this mod into the game was because like at this point in the game you have your cashiers doing everything for you. You have your stockers stocking the store for you. So all you got to worry about is just keeping this place stocked. You're just bored just standing here waiting for the day to finish each day. So I added this into the game so that I had something to do throughout the day as well, while I was like waiting for the day to finish and everything. Gives me something to do instead of just standing there and making the game so much more boring. I need to find a mod that like lets me name my supermarket. I did find one, but you have to like go into Photoshop and edit it yourself, and I don't want to have to do that. I just want to be able to like go into my computer and like set the name of my store and it'll just pop up right there. That'd be like the most ideal way to do it. I don't think I've ever seen that game or heard of that game before in my life. But I'm like addicted to this game. So I had a max store on just the default game. And when you're max, it's just so freaking boring at that point. So this mod makes it like the game last a lot longer because normally in like the normal game you don't have as many licenses as there are in this game. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, there's so many more licenses that you have to buy in this game and they're so much more expensive and it takes so long to buy them because of the way they have it all laid out. Like you can't even get the last license until you're level 50, which is max level. And it's 10 grand for it. So yeah, this mod, like all the mods I have installed, just kind of like extend out the game a lot more, so you have like a lot more, I guess, enjoyment in a way. I wasn't supposed to grab one of those. Oops. Grab some mayo, grab some salt, grab some ice cream, and we are golden. Ice cream, mayo, butter. Why is ice cream and mayo such a popular combination? That's just such a weird combination to me. So you can withdraw any money that you put into it, not just the profits made. Anything you put into it, you can withdraw it with no penalty and no tax. Yeah, no. So the way it works, I haven't had a Roth IRA for a while, but the way it worked when I had one, which was pretty recently, was I think it was like you had to wait a year to be able to pull out of it or something like that. Oh, okay. This is new. This is a new thing that they just added. So there's a 5-year rule on the Roth IRA now, and you can't take your contributions out for 5 years. They call it the 5-year rule. So if you don't have your Roth IRA for at least 5 years and you try to pull out of it, then you're going to be penalized for pulling out of it. This is very new. A very, very new thing. Yeah, no, that's false information. You can pull out whenever you want. Whenever you want. They just recommend you don't pull out until you're 59 and a half years old, which is a very odd number, but no, that's false information. You can pull out whenever. Charles Schwab. I don't think I've ever heard of Charles Schwab before in my life. Let me see. Let me look into this. Sorry, I'm looking at this with you now because now I'm curious. Where was I just at? I just had a freaking... Okay, so yeah. I wonder when they updated a freaking all this Roth IRA stuff. Oh no, you're good, you're good. You're the only person here, so I don't mind going off on this tangent. So yeah, let me do something here. So this here, all of this information is brand new as of this year. So yeah, you can still withdraw at any time, but these are the conditions now, I guess, in order to be able to withdraw. If it's less than 5 years, you're still going to be taxed on it. But if it's more than 5 years, you're not going to be subject to taxes if you meet these requirements. This is all brand new. All right. I retract my statement of telling you to open a Roth IRA account because this is ridiculous now. Yeah, because when I opened my Roth IRA and maxed it out when I was 18, that was the last time I had a Roth IRA was when I was 18, and I turned, like I said, I turned 26 in a few weeks. You could invest into the Roth IRA and pull out your money out of it at any time. Anytime. No penalty, no taxes, nothing. Whatever you contributed and whatever the account made, you could withdraw at any time. And so when I maxed it, I sat on it for a few years and then I withdrew out of it because I was going to start investing on my own. So, but yeah, this is all brand new stuff right here. I've never seen any of these before in my life. But a 401k is definitely smart to invest into. Start planning for your retirement. That's definitely something I will stand by and continue to stand by. Wow, that is crazy. That is so wild. It is the long game, and you can't even get anything from it until you're retired. So, but it's good to start planning for your retirement and potentially talking with a financial advisor about what sort of contribution you can make, because then they can go through and say, okay, when you turn 65, because 65 is the average age for retirement, when you turn 65, this is how much money you're going to have in your 401k, and then they pay that out to you in X amount of dollars every single month. So it's just a steady income still once you're retired. Yeah, this is crazy. I have never seen this at all. This is all brand new. Brand new. Wow, that is wild. Yeah, do not open a Roth IRA anymore. They suck now. What about this type of IRA? I wouldn't even go through a freaking I wouldn't even go through a traditional IRA. Those suck too. Yeah, definitely. So I use this company called Edward Jones is the company I used when I was first starting out investing and learning. Edward Jones did really well with my money, very, very well with my money. And Edward Jones is all over the United States. All over the United States. And even going and talking with them, they could even give you recommendations on what they think would be best for you. And if your company has a 401k, so let me put it this way. Let me retract here, all right? Let me retract a bit here. If your company offers a retirement plan or a 401k through them and they match an X amount in your 401k, so most companies will match anywhere from 3 to 5% of your contributions to your 401k through them. So if your company does have a 401k that you can open through them and they match like whatever you invest into it, whatever percentage they match is what you should put into that 401k. And it's all pulled before taxes are on your paychecks. So let's say they match 3%, then you invest 3% of your paycheck into the 401k. And then they'll match it every time. So basically you're just doing a double contribution into it. So I don't know if your company does something like that, but if they do offer a 401k, go through them for your 401k, not through a financial advisor place or an investment agency or anything like that. Definitely go through your company for a retirement thing. And then let's say you leave this company and are moving to a new company, and this new company you move to has a 401k option, a retirement option, then you can transfer your funds from your old company's 401k to the new company's 401k with no penalty. They don't take any penalty for that transfer at all. And so you'll always have that money with you and you'll always be making a contribution to your 401k. And you're 17 years old, so if you start now, you will be well off when you're 65, as well as like looking into like the other investment opportunities and everything like that I've told you about. Forgot I was even playing a game. You can add me on Discord there if you want to like send me a message there sometime. That's my Discord. If you wanted to add me on Discord, and you could, and I could even give you advice through there and anything and everything too. So I'm on Discord literally all the time. So yeah, if you ever need any advice or have any questions, just shoot me a message on there and I'll help you out. I honestly don't mind doing it. Yeah, Discord's literally on my phone and I have my phone with me at all times of the day, so I get all the notifications and I just respond as I get them, so I've got to end stream here pretty soon. I'll probably go through this day and end the stream. I gotta go handle some stuff, some business, but I just wanted to stream real quick because I haven't streamed in a few days. Gotta keep my name out there, trying to build the channel again. And if I'm not consistently streaming, I'm not gonna build anything. I need some of this and some of you. Oh yeah, I was thinking about reaching out to my old editor because he did so good, but I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I lost access to my old Discord, so I don't even have a way to contact him anymore. Nope, good old lawn service. I miss him. I just don't know what kind of content I want to record. I was gonna record a series on this, but I kind of figured that this would be a better stream series than a recording series, because when I made my recording, the recording was honestly so boring to watch back through. Like, there's just nothing really exciting that happens in this game. It's just boring. It was just boring to watch, but as a stream, it's like a lot better because I can play the game and just interact with chat and stuff like that. So, it makes it a little bit more entertaining. But yeah, so I just need to find a game that I can record and upload a series on. My first stream that I did was so bad because I like hadn't streamed for a while, so I didn't remember, and all my stream settings and everything were on my old PC that I got rid of because I got a new PC, and I didn't remember any of the stream settings that I had or like anything. So my stream was like had a 30-second delay on it. Oh, it was so bad, and I was trying to like talk with the person that was in there for that stream. Oh, it was so bad. I could like not interact with him because it just took so long for him to like hear my response. So I was like, would like say something, and then it would take a while to get a response, and then I'd respond to that, then it'd take a while to get it was terrible, terrible. But I got it fixed now, so the delay isn't as bad as it was. Now we got like a 3 to 5 second delay rather than the 30-second delay, which is more normal. Slowly starting to figure it out again, slowly but surely. But I've been out of the game for so long that I just didn't really. Can you go up to HD, or is the highest you can go 480p? Okay, cool. As long as you can go to 1080p, that's all I care about. Yeah, YouTube isn't fantastic at all. People keep telling me to move to Twitch and start streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube. But Twitch is so much harder to gain a following on. And the reason why I like started streaming on my YouTube account again was because I had already had a following on my YouTube account. Granted, my channel's dead and like not a lot of people realize it that I'm back, but yeah, no, Twitch I don't have a following at all, so I essentially have to start fresh, and I don't have Shelby Plays to carry me and like get me a massive following type thing again, you know. So I don't know, I'm considering starting to stream on Twitch, but like I said, it'd just be really hard to like build a following on there. Stream on Twitch and YouTube. I could do that, but yeah. The only way I can think to like actually like, you know, gain the following on Twitch is if I collaborate with someone. And I don't really have any like friends that stream on Twitch or anyone that I know anymore that streams on Twitch. So it'd just be hard. It'd just be hard, but I mean, I'd be willing to try it. I definitely would be. Oh, it's almost closing time and there's still so many people coming. Let me guess. Yep, this guy's coming into the store and he's all the way down here. That guy's not coming. Alright, yep, that's the last guy right there that just walked into the store. This guy right here. Sounds good. Maybe next stream I'll do a dual stream on Twitch and YouTube and see how it goes. I'll have to figure out how to set that up because I don't have a streaming PC at the moment. Should be pretty easy to figure out though. Pretty sure OBS has the option to dual stream though. Pretty sure they do. I don't know, just be something I have to look at. Ugh. Alrighty then. Let's wait till they go put those boxes away and then we're gonna order what we need. Perfect. Alright. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna end it there for today. I gotta go take care of some stuff, but it was nice talking to you, man. And like I said, if you have any questions, just shoot me a message on Discord and I'll help you out. But with that, I will see you. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow, potentially, for another stream. But yeah, have a good night.